Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a review for Bayview Entertainment's, well, formerly Bayview Entertainment-owned film SKiNAMARiNK. It's a Shudder original. I believe they purchased the rights from Bayview Entertainment, but it was distributed by them at one point, along with IFC Midnight and Shudder, of course, where it currently is available for streaming and several other like Voodoo and maybe Amazon Prime. Quite a few other ones are have it available. Uh, Here's a look at the cover art. Uh, this came out in 2022 and debuted at the Fantasia movie. Um, it was like a big festival. I don't know if anybody out there tonight kind of knows what the Fantasia Celebration film festival kind of thing. But it didn't actually see light of day in North America until 2023. And this is a Canadian-based Lens film, which I thought was very interesting. It also was budgeted at $15,000 and currently sits at 2.1 million worldwide, and it is been labeled as a critically successful film. So I don't know if there's more installments in the works. Coming out of this movie, I kind of felt like this is more of a one and done, kind of like leaving it up to your, kind of like your imagination. Like, this is, all it's intended is a single film, but it definitely ended like there could be a sequel. And oh my God, was this movie creepy? Just like you were waiting for all kinds of stuff happening, and often didn't. But the thing is, it was like the whole vibe, the eeriness, the shot in black and white, and I don't know, it just was really, I don't know, like a lot of shots at the base boards of the house, and I don't know, just like a lot of creepiness, like weird eerie noises coming from this like a entity kind of talking with the two children, and I don't know, it's just very creepy. On the back here it says astonishing. Films like this come along once in a generation, says Jenny Kermode from Eye for Film. And I agree with Jenny here. A very unique film. I can't honestly say out of all the movies I've ever watched, I've had a movie feel eerie as much as this one in terms of, I know a lot of people will probably be turned off by the pacing. It is a very slow film, but you got to admire it for the creep factor, the uniqueness of the style of the making of the film. But let's get started on the synopsis here. Basically, two children wake up in the middle of the night to find their father is missing, and all the windows and doors in their home have vanished. SKiNAMARiNK is a one-of-a-kind film that recreates the sensation of being very young and essentially powerless, unable to even to articulate why everything feels so wrong, says Los Angeles Times. And this too does have a special feature on it as well. So I apologize about the person calling. And then it's got special features, commentary with writer, director, editor Kyle Edward Ball, and a director of photography, Jamie McRae. And it stars Dylan Pierce, not Dylan Pierce, but Lucas Paul, Daly Rose Tate, Trolot, Ross Paul, and Jamie Hill. Production company on this too was Mutiny Pictures. I kind of know a little bit about Mutiny. I did a little bit of reviews for them. An EOR picture company. But yeah, very fun film. Clocks in at a hair over an hour and a half, 100 minutes here. This disc comes available with an English, French, and Spanish subtitle, audio description track. It's 5.1 stereo. I honestly, I didn't catch this. I caught this on, I didn't watch this physical disc, but I caught it on streaming. Yeah, it does. It has a very superior sound, and that's probably why it was a 5.1 track on this one. It also says RLJE Films. But yeah, very creepy film. Get a chance to watch this. I know a lot of critics bashed it for being slow and really not, you know, being really kind of like a lot of meat on the bones kind of horror. But I love this film. I liked its uniqueness. I'd like to see more from this director. It also says, to what David Lynch's Poltergeist might have looked like, SKiNAMARiNK will let loose absolute terror. And yeah, I definitely get a Poltergeist feel to this as well. A lot of upstairs, downstairs shots and whatnot. Yeah, and very much right up, spot on with the David Lynch comparison, because a lot of his stuff kind of felt like a little bit like more like the Twin Peaks, the new, the second or third season, kind of like the reboot that they did with that. Very, very, very odd sequences going on in this film. Uh, can't really say too much about the performances because it's like mostly shot in the dark, and there's some like you can see some things going on in the light, but like I don't know, just really generally a very creepy movie. I would definitely put it up there in the top, probably of all time in terms of creep factor. Probably top 10, probably maybe even top 5 for me. But yeah, that's my review for SKiNAMARiNK, and there's a really creepy picture of the kid hanging upside down, well, sitting upside down on the poster. Look at the back. But yeah, very good film. Uh, I hope you get a chance to see this one. Currently, and it is too playing on Shudder, obviously, because it's a Shudder original. But thank you, Peter. Thank you, Bayview. Thank you to anyone that made this possible for me to get it from them. Because, like I said, it was originally Bayview, but Peter, did his due diligence, and he managed to get me a copy of this. So thank you, Peter, as well, for going the extra mile. I always wanted to review this, but yeah, this is. If you haven't seen this, give it. I'd be perfect for this Halloween. So I'll see you next week. Next week, I think I got a. I'm not sure if I'll be back with Bayview or if I'll be back with some other stuff. But yeah, that's my review. Tell your friends about the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And I'll see you next week. See you later, everybody. Bye.